And welcome back to Game Escape. Here today to talk about my most anticipated game releases of Q4 2013. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 pretty much exclusively for the past couple of weeks since release, and I've just been having a great time with it. I've got my review of the game here on Game Escape, and I've just kind of gone back and started doing some of the side quests, meeting the strangers and freaks that I missed as I went through the main mission, and it really is a lot of fun. But it just struck me today that this is, Grand Theft Auto 5 represents the beginning of what I think is truly going to be one of the most amazing fall lead up to Christmas video game seasons that we've had in a long, long time. And I just wanted to go through some of the big releases and talk about the games for which I am very excited. So as you look here in October, to me, the two games that I am definitely going to pick up on day one are Pokemon X or Y. I'm not quite sure which I'm going to get. I'm kind of a novice to the series. I put up a video not too long ago talking about how I kind of overcame my prejudice for Pokemon, thinking that it was purely a kid's game, but it's, as I said, it was actually kind of relaxing, classic style role-playing game. So I will pick up one or the other. That's coming out on October 12th. I am also very much looking forward to Sonic Lost World, and I haven't read too much about it. I'm a longtime Sonic fan. It was one of the franchises that I grew up with, and the past couple of releases have been really, really satisfying. I loved Sonic Generations, and actually didn't mind Sonic 4. I know the Episode 1 and 2 of Sonic 4 kind of got mixed reviews, but, to me it was a great return to the classic 2D side-scrolling Sonic games. And I very much enjoyed it. So it'll be interesting to see if the team behind Sonic Lost World can actually capture the Mario Galaxy feel. It seemed like that's what they were going for. I hope it's better than the 3D Sonic games that at least I played on the GameCube. I didn't really like those, but I'm kind of going in blind with that one, but still very much looking forward to it. And of course, probably the biggest release in October coming out, I believe on October 8th, you have Beyond Two Souls exclusively for the PlayStation 3. And I anticipate that getting a lot of positive press. It looks amazing. I'm just not a fan of incredibly cinematic video games, so I'm going to hold off on that for the time being. I don't think I'll get it right on the 8th, but I might consider picking it up maybe after Christmas when I have some more time to get into it. I also missed out on Heavy Rain, and I know this might be a spiritual successor to that game, so I don't know. I'll just sort of read the reviews and see what happens. And then, of course, you have Batman Arkham Origins coming out in October, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is going to be a big game, and Battlefield 4. I cannot say that I'm a big Battlefield fan. I'm going to kind of reserve judgment on that. I'm sort of tired of the Call of Duty style shooters, and I know probably Battlefield fans will say, well, this is so much better than Call of Duty, but again, not really all that excited about Battlefield 4, but I might consider picking it up on the next-gen consoles. Then, of course, we have, as I said, Batman Arkham Origins. I really loved Arkham City, so I will definitely be looking at this game. Again, it's not going to be a day one purchase, but definitely between maybe October and Christmas I'll consider picking that up. And then, being a fan of JRPGs, we have Disgaea 2 coming out. I'm not a huge Disgaea fan, but I'll certainly read the reviews on that. And then Etrian Odyssey Untold, the Millennium Girl, it's actually coming out tomorrow, which is October 1st, 2013. I've never played an Etrian Odyssey game, and I feel that I've probably kind of left behind with the story and the mechanics, so I will hold off on that one. And then we move into November, and obviously November is going to be an absolutely huge month. You start off on November 5th with Call of Duty Ghosts. Again, not really for me, but I'm sure that will be a huge game like it always is. The two games that are coming out on November 5th that I will definitely be picking up are the Guided Fate Paradox, which is a JRPG for the PS3, and it seems, from what I've read, and I haven't followed it too closely, but I guess basically you're going to play the role of a kid who goes to the mall, wins a contest, and you become some sort of a god who can grant wishes to your friends. So it's kind of one of those quirky Japanese games. So I'll grab that, and then of course we have Ys Memories of Celceta. I hope that I'm pronouncing that correctly. A remake of Ys 4, which never came out here, and just a game for the PS Vita that I'm interested in. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'll probably get the special edition because it comes with, I believe, a 3-disc CD soundtrack of the entire series. I'm actually new to it. I just started playing Ys Books 1 and 2 on the TurboGrafx a couple months ago. I'm probably about a quarter of a way through, or a little bit more. So I feel like I've missed out on this series, and I'd love to also play Ys 3, but I don't think I'll be picking that up prior to this release. And then, of course, you have Ys 7 on the PSP, which I have, which I've never actually had time to play, but I will definitely be giving Ys Memories of Celceta some time early in the month. And then, of course, you have the release of the PlayStation 4. I pre-ordered it back in June. And, I guess my feelings are mixed, because I can't wait to get the system. I can't wait to jump into the next generation. At the same time, I'm not overly excited by the release lineup. I ordered my system with the Killzone package. You get Killzone and the PSN subscription for a year. I never really liked Killzone. I always sort of preferred, if I was going to play a shooter, it was definitely going to be Halo or Modern Warfare 1 and 2, which definitely gave some time to earlier in this generation. Killzone just never did it for me, but it looks pretty interesting. First-party title. It seems to be that, if not a killer app, that sort of showpiece for the PlayStation 4. So, I'm looking forward to that. And then I believe with the PS Plus subscription, you get some version of Drive Club, not the full version, but if that is good, I might consider just buying the full version digitally. And then Watch Dogs coming out. I believe it's coming out on the 19th of November for the other platforms, but maybe on the 15th of November if I look at Amazon. The Amazon release date's not sure if that's accurate, but at some point it'll be coming out around the launch of the PlayStation 4, and I'm just kind of waiting. Like, I'll get Watch Dogs on whatever platform it's best for, if there is a platform for which it's optimized. So whether that's PC, Wii U, or the 360, PlayStation 3, I'm not going to get an Xbox One this year, so if it's the best on the Xbox One, I guess I'll be left out. But Watch Dogs is maybe the only game that I've really targeted for the PlayStation 4 launch. And then I'll consider some of the other games that are coming out. Knack really doesn't, I don't know, it looks okay from what I've been reading. It doesn't strike you as a truly next-gen title, at least that's some of the early rumors about it. Part of me wants to get Madden 25. I hope they completely revamp this game. I used to love Madden back in the PS2, PS1 era. Hated it. for this generation, but I just don't have faith that EA will do anything with the title, especially spanning 2 console generations. So it seems like it'll probably be Watch Dogs, Killzone, and Drive Club on the PS4. Then, of course, the Xbox One launch, and obviously you're going to have those exclusive games, Titanfall, Forza 5, and Rise. I don't know what Rise is going to be like, but that's certainly exciting for the people that pre-ordered the Xbox One. And then we're going to move later in the month. There's a kind of sort of niche fighter coming out called Aquapazza on the 19th of November, and I will definitely pick that up just because it's sort of a spiritual successor to the Arcana Hearts series, which I kind of miss but always wanted to get into, and it's only going to be $30. I'm not sure what the fighting system is based on. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a like the Persona 4 Arena type game, the BlazBlue Guilty Gear style, but I'm just something that I'll pick up and just to experiment with. And then on November 22nd, 2 games for which I'm really excited: Super Mario 3D World and The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Two Worlds. Particularly the Legend of Zelda game. I loved A Link to the Past and Link's Awakening. I love that style of Zelda. And honestly, for all the great Zelda games that have come out after those 2, I could never get into the series the way I sort of loved it, and the way I was so engaged with it with those early 90s Zelda titles on the SNES and Game Boy respectively. So to me, I'm probably, even though I have the PS4 there, when that Legend of Zelda game comes out, I'm probably going to be glued to my 3DS. And then Super Mario 3D World, I'm a little skeptical about how the game is going to play without the actual 3DS 3D effect that made 3D Land so wonderful, but 3D Land is actually up there with one of my favorite Mario games of all time, even though it was a little on the easy side. So I'm definitely going to pick up 3D World and give it a shot. And then as you move into December, of course, the big game is going to be Gran Turismo 6, which I'm going to pass on. I love Gran Turismo. If the reviews are good, I might be swayed to pick it up, but I put in a lot of time with 5, and I really filled out my garage and got, I would say, probably 80% of the cars that I wanted, and I don't want to go through it again so quickly. In a way, I kind of hope that they would hold off on the next one until, the PS4, but I'll follow it, and if it truly is something new and different, I will pick it up. So, in any event, this is going to be a very busy fall, and I'm going to try as hard as I can to talk about these games here on the channel, do some reviews, get some gameplay footage up. But my question is, what games are you guys looking forward to? What are some of your highly anticipated releases between now and Christmas 2013? And did I miss anything? Is there a game on the horizon that I just sort of glossed over? For instance, Tearaway. I know people are looking forward to that on the Vita. I'm not personally that excited for it, but let me know. Let me know if there's something coming out that I should pay attention to. And thank you always for watching Game Escape. I will be back shortly with a new video.